intuitive tarot reading. And before I started, and it's not just going to be tarot, I'm an intuitive reader, so I will be drawing from many different cards. I was sitting here and just kind of chilling out, contemplating, and there were several songs that came to my head for you, Taurus, and I think I'm going to get it. Several of them is going to apply for not just Taurus, but other zodiac signs as well. One of them was the White Snake song, Hard Day's Night. Okay. And then the Beatles song, Slow and Easy. So I don't think this is just about nostalgia. I really think that for some of you it may be, but I really don't think it's just about nostalgia. I think you guys reached a point where you're just really wishing, not wishing, you've worked really, really hard, you're waiting for your break, and not a break that's being handed to you, one that is greatly deserved. When is it going to come? I'm telling you, this is a universal theme. This is not just for Tauruses. Taurus, it's about to turn around. It truly is. I'm seeing June as a peak month for that. Like I said, these are going to be just general readings, so it's not going to be hitting every single person in that zodiac sign. So just take the pieces and parts and leave the rest. Excuse my voice. I did have surgery back in March for my neck, so my voice comes and goes. But I wanted to make sure, I wanted to start getting the messages back out for you guys because I know I've been gone for a long time. All right. So what I'm going to do in general, I have like, it's like you're in a waiting phase. This is a waiting phase. And trust me, this is not just you. This is not just Tauruses. All right. So I think what I'm going to do, there's no certain way that I'm going to be doing this. I think I'm just going to pull one card for each week. And then I'm just going to pull a couple cards off to just get some key messages to kind of help you guys see direction coming. The thing is the most pivotal turning point for what you're looking for is September. June is definitely going to be one of the, you can feel it now. You're wondering why you're standing still and why nothing's going forward. And this could be with job, this could be with life, this could be with love, but it's just almost like, I won't say you're empty, but it's like it's some of you are looking back to the past, definitely looking back to the past. And I don't think it's necessarily, some of you could be missing people, places, things from the past. Some of you may be going back to people, places, and things from the past. Some of you, I suggest you don't. But some of you, it's a missing a piece of yourself. On the tip of my tongue. I'm telling you, this is a universal thing. This is not just going to be a Taurus thing. This is not just going to be, each zodiac thing. This is an individual. This is a worldwide thing that each and every individual people are going to be going through. All right, this is a year of testing and trying people. If you guys have watched my videos before in the past, you will see that I have been talking about this, that there was going to be great change coming. And if you didn't see it coming, you really needed to be getting prepared then. Okay. I know you guys can go back and review all those. That was back in 2023, 2024. So anyway, we are in what I call the Great Reset is what I would call it. And that's as far as I'm going to get into it. But this is everybody on a universal, worldwide, everybody's resetting. Now, how you're going to reset, that's up to you. And it's just kind of like there's pieces and parts that are kind of missing. But here's the thing, you can find it if you start looking. All right, so I'm going to pull 4 different cards, one for each week. Okay. All right, so I got the Queen of Diamonds, which is financial, business, and mastery. A spending spree or a shopping trip. I really think it's more about mind on your money and your money on your mind. The next one I've got is the 10 of Spades, which is success through hard work and accomplishment. Like I said, this month, I really think it's more about you. A lot of you guys are going to be reminiscing, just really wondering when stuff's going to pay off. I really, truly do. Then the next card we've got here is mental peace, stability, strength of mind, stubbornness. And then we've got the Two of Hearts, love affair, union of lover or friends. Okay, so we're just going to go on a week. I don't normally do this, but we're just going to go ahead a week to week basis is what we're going to do here. I'm just going to pull some general messages. Because like I said, I think in the month of May, the number one, this is being recorded on the full moon. I was going to have this recorded and done for you guys earlier, but I am still healing, so I have days that I just can't do it. So anyway, there is definitely an odd feel in the air. There's definitely a pull in the air. Zero doubt on that. I'm definitely feeling every zodiac sign, one shape or form. Some of you are probably stirring. Taurus, some of you have got an itch. All right, let's get right on into it here. Let's just get some messages. I think May is just going to be more about messages for you. It's about personal rebirth, wanting and the desire to be reborn within self. And what's that mean is some of you are wanting a fresh start in life, wanting a brand new life, some of you want to be like you. You can never be the old you, but you want to have that taste because it's been nothing but just grind, grind, grind. Or there's just been one thing after another. That's what I'm getting. Yep. Some of you are just really just been, working on your self-worth. If you haven't, you will be. All right. Others of you, it's just you've been working on your mind is on your money, your financial, and what your intentions for the future is. And some of you are also taking and no longer you're looking at money. Some of you Tauruses are looking at money just a little bit different. In the past, maybe it came a little bit easier to you. Now you've got intentions of what you want to do, but it may not be coming as quick and easy, which it's understandable in today's society. It's really hard to take and make A equal, A meet B in today's society, period. So, but I do believe, yes, I'm going to go ahead and pull it. See, you know what? I think this is going to be the theme for every single zodiac sign, not just Taurus. I think this is going to be a theme. I'm sitting here. It's not about structure. Okay. So I'm sitting here and anybody who's watched me before, I go with how I'm drawn to read, and I don't go in uniform. I go how I'm drawn, and I'm not feeling like going week to week to week to week right this second. And that's what I was going to do. I think I'm feeling what Tauruses are going to be feeling. What do I got here? We've got the Five of Cups. Okay, I think, and for some of you, if there's a feeling of lack of, yep. Okay, hold on. We're going to get a little deeper. I think some of you are moving on. I think some of you Tauruses are moving on and moving over humps and hurdles or ways of thinking. Yep, and whatever it means to you, whatever has happened, loss, grief, whatever you've got regrets about, whatever you've been disappointed in life about, there's been whatever has been a recent great change, especially for some of you. It was around January when this happened. Anyway, this is, some of you had actually hit you last September as well. But this is really going to be hitting you. This is definitely going to be hitting home. There's going to be your message for May is you never fear. Your breath of fresh air is coming. You are going to feel, some of you, it's like the message is you are going to feel whole again. Some of you are like missing pieces and parts of yourself, whether it's a person that's gone or you feel like there's a piece of you that's gone. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Mm-hmm. Yep. And what does that mean? It could be a loss of a person, a place, or a thing. But for some of you, it's like the creative spark, that spark that you had. That's what you've been looking for. That's coming back. It truly is. And with the page of Wands, it's going to be coming in quite quickly, actually. Mm-hmm. Yep. Some of you, the message for some of you Tauruses, the way you're going to overcome some of these humps and hurdles, especially when it comes to the financial, or you're looking for more means of making money, or you're not, it's not just about making money for you, Taurus, anymore. It's more about just not just doing the 9 to 5 grind. You're wanting that spark, that life back to yourself. Here's the thing is I think you're going to do it in a creative way. For some of you Tauruses have you've got to make the money. This is about finance. A lot of this is about financial, and this is about just sitting here grinding until you're ground down, is what it is. All right. And some of it, and it's not just grinding down with work, it's actually grinding down with life as well. It's like it's just you've been hammered so hard to where it is literally you're not weak. You're not weak people at all. But it is taking you, it's taken you not all the way down, but it is definitely taking you to a level that you were so worn that it has worn on your mental as well. I'm telling you, you're going to be moving on from this here pretty soon. Within 7 weeks is what I feel. We've got the Chariot right here. And it could even start with it could be a journey with self-discovery. Some of you will be picking up a creative spark again. Some of you will be adding a brand new one. Some of you will be like the sage or the hermit. You will be learning and learning new trades. Some of you are getting ready to step your foot into a brand new, what I call era. I'm going to say life, because it's a way of living that you've never had that spark of life before. You're about to embark on a journey, but it is not something that's being handed to you. It's something that you've worked for, because universally it is your time to be able to do this now. You will find the willpower. You will be shown the direction. It is your time to shine, is the message here. All right. There's control and forward movement finally, after being stale, stuck, and stagnant for so long in some area. If you have been forced to sit here and work and focus on everything else but what you needed to be focusing on, because here's the thing is it's not just what you need. That's where I'm getting what you have to. What about your creativity? What about what makes you you? What about what makes you spark? What about that White Snake song I heard? What about that Beatles song I heard? It is a yearning. It is a yearning for that spark you used to have. You will get that back. There's going to be an opportunity and a doorway opening. And this September is a huge one. October, I see the door flung wide open for you. But this is something that's not handed to you. This is something that you do. Yes, I'm looking at this card right here. We've got the 3 of Cups. I'm getting 3 months from now, which would be, this is May, June, July, August, the end of August, beginning of September. Yes, there's going to be a celebration. Creativity, it's coming back. That spark is going to be coming back. And you know what? For those of you who are entrepreneurs yourself, or you're art, like, see, I do art. I love art. I actually made this many years ago. And I'm actually going to start doing this, like I'm on TikTok as well. I'll start doing this live, won't do a lot of talking, but I've decided, because it's good. Doing stuff for your soul is good, and you need to do it. So whatever it is, you don't have to do stuff like this. Whatever it is that makes your life, your soul happy, to release, that's what you need. Some of you, it's getting out in the fresh air. Some of you, it's for some reason, I'm hearing TikTok. See, I'm on TikTok myself. And that's what I just got through sitting here thinking, I'm going to show people how I did my creative art, because I want to share it with other people. And I can sit there and that helps you get in contact with yourself, the creative you. That's what this is about, balance. And here we've got the Temperance card. We've got balance. Balance is coming back in. And I'm seeing the number 14. And when I looked up on, because I'm recording from my phone, it says 1414. So your number is 14, okay? Could be 14 days. I think it's 14 days. So I think it's the 14th of May. Look for a change around the 14th of May. Yes, and I am an intuitive reader, so I'm going to go by exactly how I feel it in the 14th. I think it's 14 days. Yes. And also 1 + 4 is 5, which is great change. 5s are always great change. You have been thirsting. This is going to hit the Tauruses who have been thirsting for change, because just like when I started this, I was going to do 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week. But here's the thing. This is for the Tauruses that are so sick and tired of the grind. It's okay, we've got to be in structure. We've got to do this. We've got to do, no, 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 no. This is going to hit home for those Tauruses that are so sick and tired of structure, period. They want to have that fun spark that they used to have. All right, the last card I'm going to draw for you for the month of May, and I'm not going to highlight a whole bunch of dates for you for May. I'm just not feeling that. These are messages for you, for just literally whatever you need it to be. And for the month of May for Taurus, it's about creative, getting back to yourself and not just grinding, grinding, grinding. It's about being yourself again, and not just being yourself. It's about feeling it within your soul. No longer a hard day's night, working like a dog. Okay, this is not months. This is years of like this. It's time to get that song where you slow and easy. You know what I mean? For some of you, the messages do look for contacts from the past coming back, and it's not always a bad thing. But especially 14th. The 14th is going to stand out to me. Okay, so anyway, the last card we got here is the Queen of Wands. You're going to come in here. The Queen of Wands has many, many meanings, but being an intuitive reader, I'm not going to be sitting. You guys have got, you've already been, here's what this means. Here's this. You need to have structure. No, this is not what we're doing here. Your message is you're going to walk into this new way of being, or this new way of feeling, this new job, or this new creativity, or this new you that you are creating with confidence and creativity. And you're going to do it with, because somewhere along the lines, a lot of you have lost that passionate warmth that you had before, because it's just dulled it down. Life itself has dulled it down from the grind. You'll be able to step back here and enjoy yourself just a little bit and be able to actually feel that spark again. That is the message for you, Taurus. I didn't know where that was going, but that feels right. I'm going to take, and let me see, I want to do a closing thought for you, Taurus, for the month of May. Yeah, you won't be feeling like you're spinning around and around. Let's see here. I want to. Yeah, let's go ahead. We're going to pull from my inner fucking peace cards. I actually have some that are called Badass. I like those too. Let's see, where did they go? Let's pull you one of each. All right. We've got Dance in the Storm. Okay, so for you Tauruses, and it's got fuck yeah. All right, so just dance through the storms that you've got going on right now, Taurus, because it's very, very short-lived. Just dance in the storms, because here pretty soon you're going to be saying fuck yeah. You truly are. I'm going to pull one from the affirmations for a badass. These are brand new cards to me, but I thought, you know what? In such a serious world, why not? Taurus, give me one more message for Taurus. Winners think about winning. Losers think about winners. Oh, how true that is. Winners think about winning. Losers think about winners. All right, so the message here for you, Taurus, is okay. My goodness. Keep your mind on what you're doing. Even though it seems like there may be many people up in your business, keep your mind on your business. Don't let anybody else be coming up in your business. I know that's a big problem too, is because it seems like more and when people get more stressed, they are sitting there getting up in people's business. Do not be one of those that is distracting themselves by being in other people's business. Winners think about winning. That's where you keep your eyes on the prize. Dance in the storm. Fuck yeah. You're going to come out on top on this. Winners think about winning. Losers think about winners. They think about what? They never accomplish anything. Keep your mind on your money and keep your eyes to the night, straight and narrow, Taurus, for May and just in general, period. All right, Taurus, I hope that helps, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye.